Hello everyone, it's Miwa and welcome back to Ibasho Media. So, if you're new to this channel, I'm Miwako or Miwa for short. I'm originally from Japan and currently I've lived in Dublin for almost 3 years. And in this channel, I explain mainly about Dublin life, well, especially about Dublin housing. And I'm gonna be adding more and more of my episodes of my house sharing because I lived in like 8 different houses up until now, and like I have so much to share with you. And also I want to show you around Dublin district because there's so many beautiful places, cozy, nice places around Dublin. I want to show you around that. But in this video, I'm gonna be explaining a little bit about the OConnell Street, which is like a main street in Dublin, Dublin city center. It's in Dublin 1. And also, I'm gonna be explaining a little bit about my backgrounds of why I came to Ireland and why I still stay here. So I hope you'll enjoy my video. So guys, here is O'Connell Street. Here you can find lots of pubs, coffee shops like Cafe Nero, Starbucks. You can also find burger shops, lots of restaurants, Irish of course, and also you can find Chinese and Japanese. There's also casino places as well. And here, it's kind of interesting to see lots of shops like Burger King, McDonald's. They are quite well fitted into the landscape of the street. And there is a currency exchange place, and there are lots of tourism offices as well. So if you are tourists, they can definitely give you useful information. And I also want to note, especially to some of you who are new to Dublin, starting your new life here, there is a Citizens Information Center. They can give you various types of information such as social welfare, education and training, employment, housing, tax, healthcare, and immigration related information. So if you're unsure about these types of information, you can just drop by and ask them, and then they can give you basic answers and websites to see, so then you can make further research on your own. Also, there are lots of ATMs on O'Connell Street. So let's say you're up for a pint or two of Guinness with a few of your friends, then everyone might have a different bank cards. But then O'Connell Street has ATMs from AIB, Bank of Ireland, Ulster Bank. So this street might be beneficial for everyone. Also, if you're looking for books, DVD, CD, souvenir, there are lots of souvenir shops on O'Connell Street, and Eason, it's like a bookstore, and Eason and Tower Records might be useful go-to place for you. So now, why did I come to Ireland from Japan? Well, now I'm working as an employee, but originally I came to Dublin to get my master's degree. Back home in Japan, I can say that I was very diligent, good student, and I was self-disciplined. I pretty much completed all the educational steps except for like PhD, but like almost all of my life has been really about competition, really. And this has a lot to do with the next question of why I'm still here, why I still stay and live here. And many of my friends have asked me why, and they're like, Japan is so developed, economy is good, everything is just so convenient, fast and organized. They're like, why? And I've been questioning myself, why? despite all the inconvenience which can happen from time to time in Ireland, like transportation, housing, etc. And it's sort of true that things are slower and more relaxed than back home. But guys, one time I've realized that hey, this is kind of amazing. I mean, things are not hectic. People just take it easy, and I believe that there's so much intelligence within it. And this is just so new to me, and this is like wow to me as a Japanese who are constantly exposed to competition. And I believe that back home in Japan, many of the population are really put into competition in many aspects of our life. Let's say, for example, like for studies, at least in my case though, I spent a lot of time and effort to get a good grades in middle school, to go to a good high school, and to go to a good college, and to go to a good company, have stability, and have pension later on. But like guys, the society as a whole is just changing rapidly. Probably though, being diligent and pursuing for efficiency might have served us, to be competitive and to be number one in the economy. But now, the world is so different. Our life is not just about study and work. We don't need to always go fast to achieve the best of efficiency to be materialistically productive and rich. And you know what? I believe that the tendency towards becoming a number one can create a handful of winner and a huge population of loser. And what happens is that everyone wants to be number one, and everyone just compares themselves with the others to be better, and everyone is just looking for something that's missing within themselves. And we constantly do this in order to improve ourselves, but we tend to miss what we already have. And I believe that by slowing down, we can really discover hidden diamonds within ourselves. Hello guys, welcome back to my little home studio, and I really do hope that you enjoyed the landscape of OConnell Street a little bit, and also my background story of why I'm here in Ireland. And like I've talked a lot about competition previously, but I can say that there's just so much comparison too. I can say back home, like when people just go for competition, it's like who is better, like who is worse, and it's like winner, like loser, and you and me, this side and that side. So it's like just there's just so much division, like people are really divided. But here in Ireland, I feel like there's just so much connection. Like people really appreciate bonding with each other, and also people just take things easy, and like this is something like bonding and connectivity and easygoingness. They're like something that I really appreciate about Ireland. And also like I feel like I've been here in Ireland for 3 years, and I feel like I have my Japaneseness, and I'm developing a bit of Irishness as well. But generally I still the Japanese culture has a huge influence on me, and like I tend to just go fast, always progress, just go on and on and on, and just I also tend to take things seriously. But on the other hand, Irish people and people here in general are like easygoing, and there's just so much balance here within myself. And like, you know, when I take things seriously, and when people are like, hey, just take it easy, and I love it. I mean, this is just so much of a relief to myself, really. And like, how can I explain? Really, this is like a really good quality learning experience for me. I think this can go for many Japanese people too, who have spent a lot of time and, you know, in studies and bukatsu. Also, bukatsu is like a sport activity like tennis, soccer club, brass band too. It's really popular activities to do in middle school and high school, and I've been there as well. And I was like focus, you know. I'm kind of good at just going forward, but like I tend to kind of forget to kind of step back and relax and feel zen. And so really, being in Ireland gives me comforting relief, and I have so much to learn from it. So yeah, easygoingness, I love it. And this is one of the biggest reasons why I'm here in Ireland, to be easygoing and to know about, like, you know, the flow, life flow, like ocean waves. So that is it for today's video, and thank you very much for watching, guys. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments, just feel free to leave your comments just down below, and I hope to see you guys soon. Take care. Bye now.